from the original God. Like,
Yes, we all
like
lie.
even Iowa. Iowa sounds like a little bit like Yahuwah, Iowa, the state of Iowa. You know,
Fuck
it's
out.
it's just
A
weird.
lot of those,
Fuck out.
those similarities, yeah.
Like
Fuck out.
the similarities are so obvious, right? And it's like
Yep.
some
We're
people
live.
talk about it like me, and they look at me like I'm stupid. I'm like, I'm not stupid, dude. I'm just telling you, there's some kind of correlation there, some
Some people
reality that is
make
coming up, and if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss it. And that's probably the stuff that you need to know that will save your life on many different levels.
indeed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the hardest part is convincing people. It's
And
like
the hardest thing to
you
do
know
is
what it's
convince
like. It's
people
like the
why
movie.
they
Remember the
don't
movie They Live,
Yeah.
where Roddy Piper's trying to get the black dude to like see the truth, and they get in a huge fight over it. That's what it's like. It's like getting people. You have to fight people to show them the truth before they accept it. And it's like,
Yep.
I don't want to fight you. I just want you to like listen to me for a minute and hear
Exactly.
what I'm saying.
That's
You
what
know?
Rocky's been
Yeah,
trying to do with
intellectually
me.
fight these motherfuckers. You do. Because
Hey,
they're
Rocky.
still believing the heliocentric fucking model. And that, which doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't. It's like, why, if we're going through the universe, spinning and all that, why do we see the same freaking stars all year long?
Well,
How many
it's
times did the North Star change into another North Star? You
none.
know,
The same
you know
North
what I
Star,
mean?
it's always in the same spot.
Or like,
I mean, in my Bible, it says in Genesis that the earth was set on its foundations, not moving with a firmament.
yeah, I know. Yeah. And
And
there's some
that firmament,
crazy stories about the firmament too. People have hit it with missiles and all kinds of stuff. And like, it's
it's
crazy.
an ion fucking charged fucking system. You can't get through.
Yeah.
Which is why the shuttle blew up when it.
North Columbia.
You were there for the Challenger. You were alive.
Challenger, yes. Challenger, yes.
Yeah. I was like
And it was
11, 12 when the Challenger blew up.
Boom, and then fucking.
I remember watching that. I remember watching that live when it happened, dude. The
Yeah,
challenge.
because
we owned it. We owned it.
Because
owned
in my elementary school they had a big assembly. They brought us all into the damn
we owned it. We
thing
all watched
and
it. Yeah. We
put it
owned
on the thing and boom.
That TV into our classroom, turned it on. The fucking shuttle left the launch pad. Then it went boom, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we're done." Close the fucking TV up, and then went back to class.
And we're all like, what the heck just happened? You know, like we're trying to process that. Like, did I just see that thing blow up and they all die? And then you find out like, hey, those people probably didn't die. There's people that look just like them with the same damn names.
No,
and they're working as professors in colleges and stuff like that.
Right before the launch, there's a fucking capsule that leaves the cockpit and slides down toward the fucking slides down toward the building. You can see it. They've shown it several different angles. That no one was in that shuttle when it went up and blew up.
Yeah.
People, they didn't change their fucking names. Their names are still the same.
Yeah, like one guy said his twin, like one guy's a twin or something, and he took his twin's name, or I don't know, some weird crap.
No, just like the first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong. Guess where he came from? He's one of the 4 guys that escaped from Alcatraz.
Yeah, I heard that just recently too, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
What is his name? Buzz Aldrin on his deathbed said, "Yeah, we're just escaped convicts. We weren't nothing special."
Wow.
It's sad how much everything's a freaking lie. Like I said before, remember? We've inherited a bunch of lies.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many. Constantly being lied to. Yeah. Just not fair.
Fucking wow, dude.
Yeah, like
just tossed out a Christmas tree.
I've been like ever since I left the Fife, I've been looking into stuff like this.
You was looking into that shit before you left the Fife.
Yeah, but like when I left the Fife, I went to Barnes and Noble and got Behold a Pale Horse. And then all of that stuff. Like I started finding out, and then like one day when Google was there and I was working at Pass an ID, I looked up dinosaurs living today, and there were all these modern sightings of supposed dinosaurs, pterodactyls, and all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like I've been searching for this stuff for years, and every once in a while, something I would look up into. And I told people at my other commands, look, guys, this stuff is real. And guess what they told me when COVID happened? Dude, you were right about everything. I was like, yeah, but you guys thought I was crazy. You guys thought I was crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just telling you, this stuff is real.
But that's what I'm saying, though, because we've all been, basically brainwashed or, psyop for so fucking long, it's hard to believe a lot of this shit.
It is. It is. And it's like you really have to take a step back and find out what the source is from where the information's being, fed from.
Always consider your source. You have to always consider your source.
And it's like that one guy that does the cancel this company, always follow the money. You got to follow the money too.
Oh, yeah, if you want to catch them. But if you just want to know the truth, money's got little to do with it as far as how corrupt these are.
But it's like you really need to search these things out, and
I don't need to dig to know that those motherfuckers somehow retained the money.
Yeah. I know. It's sad that it's that way, and what it's done is it's confused a lot of people today.
Here's what's coming next. When the taxation is completely stopped and we're back on the tariff system where we tariff instead of tax. Tariffs goes out, taxes are from inside. When they stop taxing us and we go to tariffs, full tariffs, we're going to go back to the gold standard, and the Federal Reserve will no longer be. It will go the fuck away.
I guess we got to go speak to
their contract. The Federal Reserve breached their contract almost immediately after we fucking signed it, because in that contract it states that the central bank cannot fund our enemies.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They funded both sides of every war in the last, 100
for years.
It's a great way to have population control, boys.
Right. But I just say just take the fucking labels, the warning labels off some shit, and we'll control population just fine.
Yeah, I know. The Tide Pod challenge people and all that.
Take all them warnings off, man. Let Darwin fucking sort that shit out.
Darwin have his fucking way because he was right the whole time. Darwin was correct the entire time.
What I find is funny. It's like Tropic Thunder. Never go full retard, and there are people that just never go full retard.
Never go full retard. I love that movie. I love that movie.
Granny's getting mad, and I was like, and then the two top or basketball players in college right now just declared for the WNBA, and those are fucking monsters. They're big dudes. There's no way you can pass them off as women, but they're declaring for the WNBA. So I was like, I guess you do have to go full retard for some of these assholes to get it.
Dude, it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that it's going on because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Obvious. And these people
in Revelations as well says that we will have all the information at the tip of our fingers, but everybody be fucking retarded. We're here.
What is that movie that's got one of the Wilson brothers in it?
Idiocracy. We live in Idiocracy.
1,000% Idiocracy, dude.
Like, we even wear the shoes, like the Crocs, the Crocs that people wear. It was invented. They were created for that movie. And now you have people that are wearing those things, It's hilarious.
Right, like 1986. You seen that movie?
No. Or 1984?
That was the one made in the 40s.
What? Did Mom and Tom just go get married?
1984, that's the one.
No way. Huh?
They went applied for it. They got to go back and do the,
About time.
In the 40s.
Tell her I said about time.
better have that wheel drawn up.
How funny would it be?
I can't hear you that well, Chad. Sorry, bro.
That the remember
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you're breaking up again, brother. His signal sometimes it just I don't know why it goes in and out.
Do it.
And he's on the Wi-Fi stuff and everything else too. Maybe it's just the Hawaii factor.
Or someone's listening and they don't want us talking about it.
True.
oh indeed they do that shit to me all the time.
I've seen it happen so many times, dude. Even when like, me and Gilly be talking about something on the podcast and it's pretty controversial, right? All of a sudden our stuff will stop working or sound won't work or we'll lose the signal or whatever, right?
What's
That's
so
crazy.
controversial?
Okay. So
I don't know. I guess it's telling the truth and it's, if people watch the truth, they're going to start thinking.
Hey, just make sure he recording it as long as he recording it.
Bro, just a flat
I'll put it
earth.
back out there.
When I argue the flat earth, the Georgia Guidestones are reason number one that the heliocentric model is bullshit. The Georgia Guidestones have had 2 spots where the holes lined up and you can see the North Star every single night. If we were hurling through space and tilting at 12.5 degrees, that wouldn't line up.
I know.
Just saying. That's common sense. To me, that's common sense.
Like it's so funny. Like when you think about the moon landing, we lose internet, but these people were able to talk to President Nixon on a red phone from outer space.
In 1969, bro.
Yeah, like I'm starting to think about it, and I never thought about it, right? Until
Me neither.
many years later, because it wasn't my concern because I was still in the Navy. But
What
after I got
about when
out,
the
I started
landing
looking at this stuff. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Everything's a lie.
Like lunar module left the moon? How come the camera pans up?
I know, dude. It's like a movie.
Somebody there? It didn't have a-
I know. And it's like Stanley Kubrick was the one that filmed it supposedly. And then, he made, what's that movie that he made in 99 or 2000? Eyes Wide Shut. And he got killed. And
I
that's
remember
about,
that.
That's about sex cults.
That's that Nicole Kidman
Yeah.
Tom Cruise fucking movie. That's right.
Yeah. And then he died shortly thereafter. Like, some of these guys in Hollywood, they tell the truth and they're part of whatever that society is, but they tell the truth and they get killed for it.
Well, it's their guilt because they were guilty of it too.
Yeah, it's like it's that thing. It's that thing with like they try to tell you the truth so the karma or the curse that they're casting doesn't come back to them.
Yeah, they're trying to get ahead of it and get out from under it.
Yeah.
Well, how do we know that the majority of those people weren't obviously coerced into those positions? Obviously, once they get there, because a lot of these folks, man, like think about like the folks who literally came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Like, no offense, but like Taylor Swift. Nobody knew who the fuck she was. She wasn't born to a fucking affluent family or anything else like that. She just came out of fucking nowhere.
But she does look like Anton LaVey's daughter.
She does.
There's several people through history that are identical to Taylor Swift, and they're like 100 years apart.
I know, like clones or something, right?
100%.
She's one of those falling.
Yeah.
She is falling.
Yeah, like I'm beginning to think that too. What their names really are, I don't know.
Oh, they change them.
Yeah.
They've changed them, but their look has not changed. It
has not. It has not changed. And it's weird to see that stuff, right? It's kind of bizarre and weird, but it's like
when you're coming up in your 50s because you didn't notice it when you were in your 20s.
Exactly. You're normally not looking at that kind of shit in your 20s either.
I started learning about this stuff around maybe 2014, 2015.
Yeah, and then in 2017 had that Q movement. They confirmed a lot of this shit.
I didn't hear about the Q movement until COVID happened.
Yeah, but 2017 is when it started, and I was deep into this. I was deep into that.
Like for the longest time, bro, I didn't pay attention to anything going on in the world because I was just trying to I
Get
was
your
in the
world
Navy.
together. Yeah.
I was doing my work, trying to provide for my family and everything. And then 2017 happened, the election. And the way the world just went upside down crazy over some dude becoming a president, I started looking at what the hell's going on. And I was like, dude, this is nuts. These people are crazy.
But what kind of puts
How did
an
the
arrow-
Simpsons call that shit? How did
Because-
the Simpsons call that shit?
Because time travel's real.
Yeah. Trump
That's the
is
only thing it can be, brother. Because how else do you explain that?
Trump's
Well, I mean-
uncle took Tesla's technology,
Yeah.
and Tesla was dabbling in
Occult.
time travel, not just time travel, dimensional travel.
Yeah. And so, there's a lot of that too. It's like these people have known stuff. It's like, when you find out about the Babylon working in 1947, that was a couple of months before Roswell happened.
What was that?
The Babylon working.
I don't know if I know that one.
It's the guy that started Scientology and the JPL guy with Aleister Crowley.
So L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard, that's the guy. Yeah.
Where they
Okay.
tried to bring someone called Hilarion, the whore, the beast that rides the whore that rides the beast, right? They were trying to call in that entity. And what ended up happening is Roswell happened.
Distraction.
I don't know. I don't know if something came in, but because the guy died after he did the ceremony and they didn't know if it was successful. But the guy that does the ceremony to do that stuff, the magic, he has to close it. And he died before that happened.
Well, they said that the Nephilim was here before, and they've never actually left, and they will.
No, they're just underground. They're underground, bro. They're underground.
Themselves, and all these people who are trans, they're vessels for that energy.
I know. Hey, did you hear about, about the Kandahar giant story then, right?
Oh, indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
That's old, yeah.
Dude, have you ever heard of Tales from the Grid Square?
The Kandahar
Instagram?
giant.
Yeah, that was what he was 30 feet tall.
He was like 13 to 15 feet tall, like 1,100 pounds, 6 fingers on each hand, 6 toes, and 2 rows of teeth, just like Goliath from the Bible.
Yep.
Indeed, the Nephilim never
And
left.
he had red hair. He had red hair.
That was
And he
true
had white
Nephilim.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a Nephilim. He was a son of a fallen angel, man. Which one? I don't know.
When was
And
he
that-
alive?
This
Yahweh
happened. The
is-
first incident happened in 2002 that we know of, but according to Tales from the Grid Square, they've killed about 13 of them.
Well,
Of these giants.
They're all in Afghanistan, Pakistan. Like, if you check out Tales from the Grid Square on Instagram, they talk about all the paranormal encounters that the military has. These people tell their stories about what they
Oh
saw.
shit. Okay,
Like-
that would be a badass channel. Actually, I got to check that out.
It's not like this, right? But like, I heard about it from watching Blurry Creatures.
Okay, I haven't seen that one either.
Blurry Creatures, it's like a Christian podcast, right? And then I found the confessionals through that too. And those are 2 awesome podcasts. But there's other ones, like if you haven't seen We Need to Talk podcast, that one's a good one. The Taylor Welch one is a good one. There's a couple of them where these people, they talk about like near-death experiences and they get sent to hell and they see what hell's like and they break down like, this is what happens in hell. This is what I saw in heaven. Like the stuff that Paul talked about in the New Testament where he said, I went to heaven and I was speechless and all that other stuff. Like that stuff is coming out. Now, some people believe in it, some people don't. And there was a podcast, I think Blurry Creatures did it, where a guy went on there and said, there's a certain percentage of near-death experiences, they are fake. But there's also a certain percent that are true. And another one is God's voice.
But how do we know they're fake? I mean,
We don't know. We don't know
legit, the person is lying about it, or
I don't think they would lie about it. That's the thing. It's like, who wants to knowingly lie about that stuff? If they know this stuff is real, who wants to
Exactly.
lie about it? Like, it's more like, hey, this is a warning. This is what reality is. You guys don't believe it. but we're going to keep telling you because someone is trying to show mercy before they return. They are trying to.
You remember that passage in Revelations where it says 144,000 shall be saved?
Yeah.
So is it too much of a stretch to believe that the 144,000 that believe what we believe?
You know what kills me about that is that Jehovah's Witnesses believe that, and yet they still out there trying to recruit people.
Yeah, I
that
know.
shit blows my mind.
Well,
like, why are you
they
trying to recruit people? Only 144,000 you gets to go.
I'd be like, no, that
If
shit.
No,
you go
you
back,
stay over there, bro. Stay in your lane. I'm gonna hit this ride.
if you go back and what was I going to say? If you go back and tell them, damn it, how do I put it? Shit, I lost my train.
My bad, brother. We was talking about well, technically we were talking about the 100. You were talking about the 144,000.
Right. If you go back to the original Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, Jehovah means the destroyer.
I got you.
So they're banking on the Antichrist for the most part. Don't even know it.
I know. They don't even realize that the Messiah they think is their Messiah is actually Antichrist.
Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
Yep.
He said it because that's what's happening.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Sadly.
It's sad. And I've told my family about what I've discovered about Torah and everything like that. And some of them believe me and some of them don't. But it's like,
the only one that believes is my daughter. Oh, my daughter and my sons. They're the only ones that believe me, is my kids.
But what I found out, dude, is like when I started going back to Torah, because I'm learning it. I don't understand it completely. But
so every time you're saying Torah, we are talking about the
first
Jewish.
The first 5 books of Moses, the law, the way. It's called the law. The law has a negative connotation, but it is the way. It's the teachings. Like when you hear the way, the truth, and the life, that is the Torah. And when I started obeying the simplest of the commands, dude, my life became a lot easier. And I know that there's evil spirits out there, and they watch to see when you disobey, right? Because then they get legal right to harass your life and make your life a living hell. Well, if you keep obeying the Most High God, you're not going to have those problems. Yeah, you're still going to get tempted with sin and all that other stuff. But if you know to obey and just do it because you love God and you want to show him by obeying, and it makes your life a lot easier. But other people on the outside think you're being crazy or legalistic, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to the simplest, truest way of life. It's the way of life that he set for us in the 7-day creation period, right? 6 days you shall work, 1 day you shall rest, right? Like that. Like observing the Sabbath, dude, just keeping the Sabbath like God says from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. Amazing. Awesome. Great rest. Like, I love it, dude. And luckily I have the kind of lifestyle where I can do that, right? But, I've found that like just going back to what God said to do makes a lot more sense than what everyone else is doing right now.
Took a bunch of shit out of the Bible. We can do.
Yeah.
Nothing in today's society makes any fucking sense.
No, it does not. I know.
I'm still tripping about how many retarded people we have in this fucking country.
Now that is kind of a true statement, but to each their own. As long as I'm not doing harm to someone else.
Yeah, I leave people alone for the most part, dude.
Yeah, I ain't trying to fuck with nobody. I don't want to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gen X. I'm old school.
Yep.
Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, we get along with everybody. Everybody hung out with everybody. And then for some odd reason, late 2000s, shit just started changing.
Yeah, you couldn't hang out with somebody no more.
Reverting, going back the other damn direction.
Yeah, you can't call them a fag. That'll fucking get you banned.
That's like our kids saying shit's racist.
True.
How is it racist? And like,
That's just male harassment. That's just brotherly love right there. That's just us fucking with each other most of the time doing that kind of shit.
Yeah, but look at all the men fraud going around. All these chicks trying to say they're men.
How does that work out for them? Not
And vice
really well.
versa.
I don't get it. You wouldn't.
What's crazy to me is the amount of people who have reverted. And then, so like, if you were coming up in that and you had any inkling that for some odd reason, I feel like, you know, I'm not the sex I am, why wouldn't you reach out to someone like that who's already been through that shit and came back kind of crap?
Something, you know, like he said we all make mistakes.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Was he just talking about second chances?
But it's amazing the stuff that when you finally start seeing the truth of things, life becomes a lot more clearer and a lot more simpler.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if you did.
For me, I'm just seeing through the frustration of being surrounded by morons.
I know. I think a lot of us are like that.
And us that have the goggles that can see things for what the fuck they are, can't make anybody else wear those goggles. That's the frustrating part.
I know. And it's like the
You
only
can
thing I can
only
revert
lead that
to.
horse to water, man. You can't.
The
make
only
it
thing I
drink.
can revert to is prayer. I just keep praying. Pray. So I pray a lot now. Pray a lot. You know, and I you know, I don't know if my prayers are going to be answered, but at least I'm praying for those that I don't like. I'm praying for those that I love. I'm praying for everybody.
They all get answered. Sometimes no is the answer.
I know.
You just got to be wise enough to see it.
I know. Or it's like my parents used to tell me it was no, yes, or wait. Or it was yes, no, or wait.
Or
The
maybe.
answer is wait. Yeah.
Let me think about it. Yeah. That's usually a no. That's an extended no.
A
At that point,
lot
is
of
where
times, yeah, a lot of times extended no.
For what?
You're off the table.
Can you do it? I'm on the podcast right now.
Back up. Back up now.
Hold on.
Got you.
Just remember it back in the demo, we actually went up there. And
I don't know why, but I got at least 3 of my damn cats keep coming over here trying to mess with me.
with the band. It's right there.
What's going on, guys?
They ate sound 140.
fuck, my dog is out in the yard. He just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah, he probably just out chilling in the sun, man. Doing a little sunbathing. That's what my dogs do if you let them outside.
He's an old dude, man. He's like 7 years old.
Go out there and chill.
Yeah, he's a 7-year-old guy.
Hang out and stuff. What happened to Gilly? Where'd Gilly go? Gilly ran off too.
Well, yeah, I've dug into so much of this shit. It all starts to blend together.
What's wrong? I'm at work. I've only got a minute.
See, I grew up, obviously with a mom who was trying to find her religion,
Right.
everything else. So I kind of got, I've been in church in several different denominations of church growing up.
Guys, I got to take care of something. I'll be back. All right. Don't leave.
Got you, bro.
We're on here. No, dude. I was raised Catholic to the point where I was an altar boy.
Yeah. See, I don't really. I mean, I remember doing a lot of church events and stuff like that. But
after I made it to the Vatican and seen the evil that religion revolves around, no more.
You've actually been in the Vatican?
Yes, I did. I went through the Sistine Chapel, had sat through Mass in St. Peter's Cathedral, the whole nine.
Was that during the Navy days?
Yes, I
Gotcha.
made a trip to Rome. Yeah.
See, I wish I had done the damn trip to Rome when we were in Naples, man. God, I wish I'd done that fucking trip.
And it was when we were in Naples. We took the bus ride.
But I think back at that point in time, I was still, where's that closest bar at?
Well, I mean, Rome was a really cool experience when we were sitting there drinking wine with the fucking locals on the steps. That was fucking incredible.
Oh
The
yeah.
atmosphere was fucking incredible.
No, one of my best like MWR tour memories was probably when I think we were in the UAE, and I did one of those the dune cruises where they take you out in the trucks and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So what they did was
Yeah,
they started us out, they picked us up in, SUVs and shit with the little fucking air filter coming out the damn rooftop and everything else for it, just just in case. I was like, holy crap, what are we about to get into? Man, them dudes are crazy out in them sand dunes. Nuts, bro. That shit was fucking crazy driving around in that shit. And I was in the back. Oh God.
dude, those people,
I'm surprised none of us threw up.
those fuckers don't care about their vehicle
Oh, at
at
all,
all.
bro. At all. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, one of them broke down while we were out there at one point, but they got it fixed within like 15, 20 minutes and had us going again. And they took us out to this little spot where they had, tents set up and everything else. And in the middle they had this big area and shit, obviously pillows and tables around and stuff, for that. There was basically a feast that evening and everything. But they had like, and of course they had us like in this little valley with dunes all around us and shit. And
They're in a bowl.
there were guys out there, they had snowboards and shit that they were actually going down the dunes, everything else, and they had brought hookahs out there and shit. So I've literally got pictures of me back in the day. I think sitting next to I think it was Ian Simpson. Yeah, Simpson was there with me. We're both smoking off hookahs and shit, dude. And of course, this is I don't know, what was this, 2003, 2004, something like that. For that deployment, my last deployment actually, and yeah, dude, we just had a great fucking time doing that shit. And I wish I'd learned that earlier in my career, you know what I'm saying, to actually go and do those tours and stuff like that. Cause that shit was a blast, getting to do that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still had fun, but I was, obviously
The
a lot
only
more about the alcohol and drinking and shit back in the day.
the only tour type shit that I did in Dubai was we went and play golf.
Okay, gotta go again.
Yeah, no, I had quite a few buddies who went in golf, but that shit was expensive, bro.
Yeah, it was like $200.
That shit was expensive, but I mean, I could imagine that was actually pretty cool. Now we did shit
Right.
like their malls. I remember going to the mall over there and shit, and the actual mall, not like the
The
black
big
market kind of malls and shit. You know what I'm saying? The actual, like, this
all
is
marble. Yeah, every
yeah,
marble
yeah, yeah.
in that one. Yeah.
That dude, that was no Singapore. Singapore was the cleanest place I've ever been to. Like the cleanest place I've ever been to in my life, Singapore. Like you'd never see cleaner streets, but like they got laws against you can't eat or drink on like public transportation. You can't chew gum. Like you can't that there's no littering. Do not litter. You know what I'm saying? Like heavy fines for all that shit. I was like, damn.
Dude, there
But
was this
place is
white kid.
beautiful.
There's this white kid that they came here just fresh off the airplane, rented a couple of scooters, these two kids.
What?
My brother-in-law's in
Huh.
Jack in the Box. He's at Jack in the Box in the drive-thru. These two kids are in front of him on scooters, little mopeds.
Yeah.
And one of them decided he was gonna go through his bag and just start pitching all the trash out of his fucking bag onto the ground.
Where did he go?
My brother-in-law tells him, "Hey man, quit littering.
I put the headlights on it.
Roll that shit up, put it back in your bag, and find a trash can. This ain't that kind of
There,
place."
you just pull up to the drive-through now, and there's normally a trash can at the end of it. So there's no excuse.
Right, but this dude said, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it?" Brother-in-law is like, he's like full on Kanak. You know what I'm saying? He came out of his truck, his Toyota pickup, came out of his truck, rolled right on over to him, head kicked this motherfucker right off his fucking moped. The other guy falls down when his moped falls on him. Fucking mops the floor with these two assholes. And then they call the cops.
Oh yeah.
Like, good. That's probably guys I went to fucking school with. I know all the fucking cops. Go ahead and call them. Then when I tell them what the fuck you were doing and how you decided to treat me in this drive-through, I'm gonna go home. You're gonna go to jail.
Well, assault, if I'm not mistaken, assault in Hawaii is a felony, is it not? It's not a misdemeanor.
It's a felony, and sure it is. But when he decided to,
I just know I
open
know that I
down-
know that because that's why I don't think it's Hawaii's probably not exactly like it used to be. I bet there was a lot more of that back in the day
indeed,
than what there is kind of now, because they're just, dude, it's these laws, man, and shit,
no,
shit is crazy.
Hawaii
Sometimes somebody needs a fucking ass whooping, bro. Basically.
Hawaii still has the assault is a felony fucking thing, because if you don't, then we're just gonna fucking rob every fucking tourist. Uncontested. There's nothing they can do about it. And chances are,
Make it to where you basically shut down tourism.
pretty much we could and
Or
just
trying to, yeah. I mean, that if that kind of shit happened, yeah, it probably would shut it down pretty quick.
But all these people that are claiming that that's the only way we can make it, those people are fucking retarded.
Well, obviously they hadn't met people like your dad and
But they're saying,
your grandfather and shit, who started their own business out there on Maui. So
yeah, without either one of them finishing high school.
yeah,
Neither one of them had a high school diploma. Yet he won Small Business of the Year 5 years in a row. He was no longer eligible after the 5 years. Now we compete with
that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That you're no longer eligible to win this award.
Because we're not a new company anymore. We're not a small business anymore.
Well, technically, true. I mean,
Just
hell,
our
isn't it you guys, and then like what, one or two others?
Oh, there's like 10 other fence companies here. We're just
Okay,
the biggest.
but they're not as big though. They don't.
We're the biggest, and we're
That's
the
what I'm
ones.
saying.
Yeah. We
I
could
mean,
go straight to any retail.
they could probably hit y'all on, pulling some bids out just by undercutting you guys, obviously, but they can't do all the shit that y'all do.
We let them undercut us. If they want the job, take it.
Anybody else got the Weaver on site?
Oh, there's another company that has one. They don't
Yeah,
have somebody.
y'all the only company who got the chain link Weaver.
Well, we're the only ones that have somebody can run ours. And I've already proven that I can get my cousin on there and guide him over the phone.
Okay.
And he can do it.
I will call the transportation department tomorrow about it. Is that
That's
the same
they
bus
doing it.
him this morning? No. Different bus driver? What did he say to you? Morning. Oh, yeah.
He said, "This is your house."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we went to
Sorry, I was listening to my kids for a second. Go ahead.
yeah, fucking.
I understand that.
You took it up with them.
Oh,
No,
man.
I took it up with them once last year. They declined it.
My guts are fucking killing me. I think I need to eat some of these buds. I think I need to eat some of them.
Say it, you know, I want to feel it.
Make yourself some butter.
Well, I got butter.
Buddy,
For
Like a quart jar full.
Well, shit, then just go use that.
the good type of bread.
good bread.
But
No, like healthy bread, better bread for me.
Butter was made with actual buds. It wasn't.
I'm not eating Dad's bread.
hold on.
I'm not gonna eat it.
No, DK, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's just being friendly.
No, he bit me. Fuck face.
He wants attention.
Damn it.
Give him attention in a minute.
Can't figure out how to.
Do I still smell good? I bet I do.
Fence.
I don't smell it. I probably don't smell it. That's
I don't want to close it because I think I'm going to actually close it if I do. Trying to figure this in. No. No. Don't run up on me.
All right, you got homework? Do I have stuff I need to sign?
That's what it
Yeah.
needs.
For some lab, so we can play.
Alright, go, let me sign it.
Alright. I'll go get it in a minute. I'm just getting DK. Not DK,
Oh, I was gonna tell already.
take it easy, really chill.
If you go back to the Book of Enoch,
He's too fat to move.
Maui is on there.
When are you going to the store?
Just a minute, fine.
Maui was one of the fallen angels.
He's gonna let me, we're going to do well.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't care if you can't wanna come too.
Isn't that crazy?
No, don't leave any more clothes. I don't want your
I'm looking for a
Was
dress.
demigod. Maui wasn't a demigod at all. He was a fallen angel.
With the wilderness like this.
But hey, you need to, look how you do this.
Nothing. He was straight up.
Go give me that paperwork. and then go
What
do
kind of
it.
shack is this anyway?
I've been trying to tidy it up every night.
Right, but.
Oh, it looks like Gilly finally showed back up.
Thinking about tidying it
Yeah,
up.
I know. Keep going. That's what I'm saying, go and do it now, or anything about it.
I don't see him.
Look at this kid. Look at DK.
I see him. He's still muted.
If you do this, his eyes go like wide and it looks like weird. Looks like a kitten. So funny. I'm like,
I guess.
ow, he just launched sleeps off.
Yep. Immediately took off.
He launched himself off my chest. So I swear. Nut.
What is?
I was eating nut.
Roll on, dude.
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, sorry. I was taking. I was.
I think Dad liked it.
I was
What, dropping
taking
the
a
kids
call
off at the
from
pool?
fucking- I was taking a little booty call.
Commissioning and instant.
So that's what I was doing. So
Got you, brother.
hey, you got with me, you gotta take it whenever you get it. Right there. You got to.
Hey, man, you do you, bro.
You know,
You
so-
do you, sir. You were a single man.
Yep.
Do what you got to do, brother.
Yep.
I haven't been with nobody in a little bit, so okay. Go with it.
Yeah, it's not even gonna take that long. Do what you got to
Yeah.
do.
Pump, squirt, baby. It's done.
No, it was not that type of booty call. Come on.
Oh.
It was not that type of booty call. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, I'm fucking dying.
hey, Gilly,
What?
that girl's still texting me from work right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I told her I wasn't going in. I'm not feeling so good, so she's been texting me like around the regular.
She's gonna bring you some soup.
Probably she can cook like hell.
Hey. If that little whore brings some soup, fuck it. There you go. Right there. There you go. Hands down. There you go. Okay.
Instead of
I
just saying
think
I got you, bro.
my sister.
chemicals and
Got you.
I know it's, but if she brings you some soup,
oh yeah, there's no football in middle school.
then you know you're going, man.
I asked
Then you
Coach
know
Bud.
you're going. It's right there.
Dude, Saturday night she went in. I wasn't feeling so good, so I was in my house.
High school.
Just
And she was like,
I was like, what?
"Hey, do you
I
want to play?
think it's
You know,
shit
I'll
you
just
have
make
you-
you one."
You know,
Made me a plate to eat.
ask about it.
I
Hey,
didn't
what are you
ask for it.
bitch about, Chad? Just tell her come over, suck your dick. Come on now.
I got you, bro. Got you.
Well,
Sorry, man. I'm on
that's
call.
what it's invite.
Does about flag football, but I don't really like flag football.
Just tell her, get her ass over there, ride
Well, have you running your ass off?
dick.
The
There you
horsey games, I don't like
That's all
it.
you gotta do.
Well, I think we was talking about like she came home, or she came over to my sister's house, and everybody over there had lunch. She's like, I'm still hungry. She calls me. She's like, get up, we're gonna go eat lunch. So I get up and I drive her to go get lunch. So I buy lunch, of course. That's a given.
It's for a whiny kid. So that's a big opinion to be such a whiny ass kid. Anytime he gets hurt or is pushed or.
Westwood.
Yeah.
Shit, we sat there for 2 hours having lunch.
You should at least fucked her. At least.
Well,
Greg,
these
get some.
are all
Cheetos. Give me a bag of Cheetos.
well, man. That shit just don't. She's trying to be different. Which fine. That's fine. But it's a good idea that I go to church
Thank
with
you.
her, learn, see how they preach and what they preach, and I can go back and look at the shit that I look at and see what's true and what's not.
Oh, that don't mean a goddamn thing right there. No.
He's just keeping a paper
Willie
trail.
Nelson looking like a motherfucker. You're looking like a Willie Nelson every fucking day, Chad.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
let him take down his hair, bro. That shit is fucking
I know
crazy, dog.
He's a Hawaiian fucking Willie Nelson. There you go, right there.
Hey, Willie loves it out here, man. Just so you know.
Well, why do you think I got this right here?
Hey, my dad knows him. My dad played golf with the man. Dad's played golf with him.
Well, get you dance some of that fucking weed drink. Fuck, come on now.
He wants to try it, but he won't pass the drug test because he's on the list for a new liver, right? For a liver transplant.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna pass that drug test because they drug test you to make sure that you're doing it right."
Yeah.
But marijuana doesn't destroy the liver; it fucking repairs it.
Well, marijuana, not smoking it every day, is only going to keep it in your system for a few days if you smoke it.
It depends on your body count, body fat count.
It depends on the person because you could literally just sit there and drink water and flood your system and still pass a damn urinalysis. Me and Chad proved that time and again.
Yeah, it's just
because you motherfuckers are taking niacin just like I was. Come on now. Who you think taught me that shit? You motherfuckers did.
But it wasn't niacin, brother. I did it with straight water.
Yeah, we've done it with just the straight water before. Because if you don't have any fermented urine in your fucking bladder,
they can't catch enough parts.
Right. There's not enough parts per million. Time and time again, for the better part of 10 years, we've been getting away with that shit.
Yep. And here you are.
I don't even feel that. For some reason, I don't even feel guilty about watching all the others that.
Dude, because there was a few times that like when Franklin got busted.
I know. You should have been busted too,
I should have been busted too because I was smoking right along with him.
I know, because you lived with the motherfucker. I know.
Well, when you smoke weed, you make sure you piss 3 or 4 times before you leave home. Before you even show your face at work.
Shit, why do you think I didn't go to your old fucking house, your apartment all the goddamn time you all want me to? That first time I was humping the fucking wall. That was enough time for me. You know, so yeah. That was the first time I ever smoked weed in my life right there. That was the first time.
That's fucking hysterical.
You know.
Goddamn, I remember some stupid ass
you
shit, bro.
Just laughing like, okay. And then y'all got real serious when you said, Eureka's coming over. You gotta get Gilly the fuck out of here.
Eureka's coming over. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that wasn't. He was a cool dude, though.
No, but Chad,
no, I like Eureka, but you
wouldn't even there for that one, Chad.
He was.
I went with Eureka down to San Diego for a fucking school.
Oh, but Eureka would have fucking shit his bricks if he was seeing me helping the fucking wall. Because I was his gold boy in May too. You know that.
Dude, just look on their face when
I
like Eureka. I couldn't stand Bittner.
Yeah,
Eureka was good, right? Don't get me wrong, right? But he was still straight laced. That he was.
Oh no, he was straight laced as hell. I have no doubts of that.
Right.
I think the majority of people that I served with technically were all straight laced.
I know.
I mean, technically, you know,
Not only black people wear.
I am too. So.
Not only black people wear.
Motherfucker,
Oh.
you ain't
Babe, who wears
straight laced.
Timberlands?
Shit. Come on now.
What you mean?
He wants a pair of Timberland boots. I said he's not black. You don't need them.
Hell no, Wes Jr. don't need no Timberland boots, goddammit.
No.
No.
That was what your Uncle Robert wore when he dyed his hair blonde and looked like some shady.
You just tell that boy wear whatever you
Wear your
all
cowboy boots and be
put him
done
in.
with it.
That's what you got to wear. That's what you
What
tell
sort
him.
of boots you have?
Get
What's
some
wrong with your
area.
cowboy boots?
The cowboy boots are fine. It's not having the normal boots that fit, except for winter.
You know, what do you mean normal boots? Those are normal boots.
No, like
You need to bring all the boots that don't fit you.
Put my normal boot in your ass.
ankle.
Well,
You have boots that are $300 boots, bro.
And Wes Jr. should not be giving his dad no more stress what he already has. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what your yaya said about causing daddy stress?
Sorry.
Bring me the boots that don't fit you. Okay, thank you.
Oh, if I had any steel toes, my.
You have nothing else that can be sold and
Yeah, he does.
get something else. Yeah, because I know he's got some nice boots and shoes.
That don't fit him no more.
Because
Never wore.
Okay,
But like I
Wes
said-
Sr. don't
From
need no
like a
more
fucking
goddamn
9
stress.
I mean, he's already in a fucking what, like a 12 and a half.
But still, you know,
bring me the
hey,
boots.
Paige, come here.
He surpassed me on my shit.
Paige.
Yeah.
We put some.
Well, all my
Hey.
sons have surpassed me already.
We like. Put
What do you
them
think?
in the store.
If you keep that shit away from Wes, that stress, keep it away from him, okay?
What's stressing him? Me talking
No, he just talking about the kid and
No.
stuff. No, I ain't.
Well, that shit.
Yeah,
'Cause he
that's
don't need
not
no
bothering me
added
at all.
stress. He don't.
For me, my stress is that one out there laying on the fucking couch.
That's the other
That's
kid.
26 years old.
No, but I mean, Paige, he don't need no added stress.
I'm trying to handle it, but you know, I can't handle the shit with the girl. She don't listen to me. I'm not her mom. You know, I mean,
Wait a
she's
minute.
26. She grown.
She's 26? Okay. No. Enough's enough. She's 26. Enough's enough on that one.
Right.
Put
And
your
she
foot
doesn't understand the
in her
seriousness
ass.
of the fact that her dad is stressed about it and doesn't need to be.
Well,
Put your foot in
But I
her
try
ass.
not to be, but that's why I've also been trying to, you know.
how I handled CJ
What you
made
just
him
heard
move
was
out.
just me fucking with.
Yeah, that was just them. That was just them fucking with each other.
Yeah. But no. With
But
the other one, no. You put your foot in her ass. That's what you
yeah,
do.
I need to,
Because
I've talked to her several times, bro. But like,
and trying to talk to her. You've done it 1,000 times. There's nothing you could say. Unless you're going to kick her out, there's no reason to have the conversation. I've had it with her recently, very recently, over the last week. She's supposed to be doing something, working on it, trying to find a fucking staffing agency, doing something. I told her I'd give her a week. So give her the week and see if she does anything. But don't stress yourself out over it.
No.
You know, you've already talked to her 100 times.
there's always jobs they can
Yes,
do.
yeah,
exactly.
no,
It's just-
There
there's
is.
all
She
kinds
There
of shit
is.
that she could
Immediately.
do.
She
It's
doesn't
just
have a job
about
because she
it's just
doesn't want
about
one. She won't
going,
drive.
getting up to fucking go get it, and the fact that she doesn't drive.
Well,
And refuses to learn.
time to teach your ass.
But
Personally,
Say, hey,
Everyone
no.
I've taught, everyone that
Bro.
said that,
bro,
everyone that said
if I let you take a ride with her, you would understand
Put it
why
this
no
way.
one wants to teach her.
No.
my brother
No,
said the
put
same
the-
thing and then came back and said, "Why are you trying to fucking kill me?"
Put it this way. I had a fucking stepson, right? That motherfucker was just like that, right? His mom catered to everything, right? To him, right? I said,
Yeah.
no, you got a job, you flunked out of college twice.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna live here 6 months, you're gonna save up enough money, get your own fucking apartment. And that he could do. Guess what? He ran to his daddy in Lake Ozarks. That's what he did.
These ones.
Thank
His
you.
daddy
You got other
did the
ones too.
same
though.
thing that I
There's a
did to
couple
him.
other pair.
We put some of them
His
on.
dad did the same thing I did to him.
In the blue bags,
His
then
dad.
we put the. Then we took.
All right.
Basically, just booted him out.
These are the only ones that were in the closet.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Okay, what about the other ones?
you gotta take a stand sometime. You can't just let them walk
And
over.
then we took them to the storage.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the street. Safe and sound, where we can sell them.
Your P is what period, buddy?
What?
Your PE is what period? What?
I mean, I don't want to put her in an unsafe situation or some shit like that, but
First
you know, I mean, at some point in time,
Here. It's because they're steel toes.
I wasn't planning on raising kids literally my entire life as far as them being within my household. So
You didn't have to.
Like,
You
sis,
shouldn't have to.
We know that, buddy. We know. What's the date today, buddy? The 10th?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You know, I've already come to the realization that when I get too old to do what I gotta do, then my daughter's gonna be the one that's gonna take care of me.
Shit. I mean,
Uh,
even little Tate,
yeah, maybe the
even
case
little
with us
Tate,
too. Me and Kristen may have
he
to
had a daughter, right?
different shifts.
Who was in Virginia, right?
Like
She's same age as fucking as Wes's daughter, right? Same fucking
Your
age,
daddy's.
right?
Here, put that in your
And little
back.
Tate goes, what? She's on the fucking own. She's burnt all the fucking bridges that I ever tried to give her, right there.
Is there anything that you need that you didn't get? Like,
I don't know. I guess I got a different relationship with my daughter.
now, when I moved to when I moved to Maryland,
They have like
I told her, you know, like, hey,
big chunk.
I'll pay for college, you know, as long as you know you're doing what the fuck you need to do. You fail this shit, and I'm done. I won't pay for it no more. Literally failed out first semester.
Got sent home from the Navy.
You fell out, you're on your own. Play something. Hell.
Leave that. I need it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
I know it's a trash bag.
I think college is overrated.
College
Yeah, I
is
definitely
over.
think college is overrated. I have no qualms in that.
Try to do something.
You know,
But when she's almost 30 years old,
Dr.
she needs to be on her own, or at least have a job.
Science fiction novels.
At least if she were working, we could have a bigger house and she could have her own space.
Hey, wasn't Dr. Travis Taylor one of the dudes that Rocky was talking about?
This way.
Travis Taylor?
Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember that
That's
name.
just,
Fuck, I wasn't here for that one. I wasn't here for that one, so I can't say.
oh, it's actually spoon.
No, sorry, I just had a Wi-Fi show up on my YouTube up there, and I was sitting there
Oh,
looking at that.
Rocky don't like the Wi-Fi. Let's put that away.
I love the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is
I do
trippy.
too.
I mean, granted,
Rocky thinks
it's.
Wi-Fi is all fucking bullshit.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of. I mean, he's doing it for entertainment, but you know, like he even says himself. He, you know,
He's speculating.
so a lot of it says some of it is speculation in his stories and shit.
I fall
And he
asleep
goes
to
over
fucking
this in the end of it.
Wi-Fis, man. Shit, I fall asleep to Wi-Fi. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
JDLs.
Yes,
But I
Rocky.
mean,
Go ahead.
he's done a lot of good. I mean, he's
I just
put a lot
got
of good
back.
stories out there and shit.
Okay.
Hey, Rocky,
Yeah.
you ever read the Book of Enoch?
Yes, he has. Yes.
Chapter 69.
Mhm.
Maui, one of the fallen.
69 is Rocky's favorite number.
Remember last year, episode 69 was July 4th.
Yes, I know, Rocky. And you brought that shit up.
I was just being silly, you know. I was being
I
mean.
know. I'm just giving shit, man. I'm just giving
You
shit.
know, that's the whole number of my first boat, right? The 69, the Vicksburg.
Yeah, I always forget about that.
That was
You were
my
on the
first
Vicks-
boat.
Yeah, you were on the Vicksburg. Vicksburg, then Fife. Me, the Cushing, then the
So,
Fife.
Rocky, I had to give a shit about that one. So,
That really wasn't giving me shit. There's nothing wrong with that.
he likes to eat pussy and ass on the same time.
No, not that. No.
I might give
Yeah,
it a
I've read
listen.
Enoch. I've read Jubilees. I've read Jasher, Gad the Seer, the Keber Nagast, Cedar Olam. I've read a lot of stuff.
The Book of Enoch, you got to read several times because you're going to miss some shit.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like, how did mermaids and sirens come to be?
Lilith.
They're the wives of the angels. They were cursed to that form.
Well, all that those other creatures have a lot to do with Lilith because
Yeah, I know.
Lilith was the first draft.
I still want to be a fucking mermaid. I do. So
You come on, dude.
You talking about Adam's first wife?
Rocky, who you talking to? Come on now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on now.
But she was made from the same as Adam. She wasn't made from Adam.
Correct.
Actually, they found out that was all in a Talmud.
It's in the Talmud.
Yeah, and the Talmud is because those are the guys that did the oral law, and they're the Pharisees that argued with Yahusha.
Right,
So
they're the
that
ones.
they made that stuff up, and I'll find if I can find the video on it, I'll send it to you. I'll
Yeah.
post it wherever. Because it's like you find out, like the Babylonian Talmud, it's real atheistic. That's where Gnosticism comes from, Kabbalah, all the really evil, wicked stuff, right? Like all the stuff they say that you can do, including the Noahide laws, which are not good. And these guys did that stuff. They threw away Moses, right? They threw away the Ten Commandments and Moses' law, the Mosaic law, and they went to the Talmud. That's why they argued with them in Mark chapter 7 about the whole food thing. Everyone thinks it's about clean and unclean food, and it's not really about that. It's about washing your hands before you eat. It wasn't in the Torah that you had to wash your hands, right? It's good practice to wash your hands with soap and water before you eat food. But, this also happened in a food market in Judah in the 1st century where there were no crabs and pigs there. And, in other versions of the Bible, they say, yeah, that made all foods clean. No, it did not. It did not. It did not. Because everything that Jesus declared clean, everything that Yahusha declared clean was already from Leviticus chapter 11 and Deuteronomy 14.
That still applies.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, fuck, we're still alive. Fuck, I didn't realize we're still alive.
But did you cancel the live?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't realize we're still alive.
He disappeared around the same time you did.
I had to. I was helping my kids out with something. They're doing house cleaning right now.
No,
Yeah,
I was working on getting a little piece of ass, so that's what I was working on. So.
Yeah, he had to let his kids out too.
Release the hostages?
Yeah, he had to let the kids out.
No, no.
He was commissioning an instance.
No, I didn't go that far. God damn it. At least I was talking to the woman, so come on.
Releasing the hostages means you went and took a crap, dude.
Exactly.
No, releasing hostages means I fucking jerked off. So I bet.
No, it does not mean that.
No, that's letting the kids out.
That's releasing the poison.
No, that's the hostage. No, not the poison. The hostage.
Oh my God, bro. My God, Gilly, you're fucking killing me.
He went full retard, boys.
You fucking kidding me? He went full.
Never go full retard, motherfuckers.
You never go full retard, but sometimes you have to. Apparently, you gotta go full retard for them to get it. So that's why those college kids are declaring for the WNBA. They're badass fucking.
That's genius, bro. That is 100,000%
Rocky,
genius.
didn't we talk about that yesterday on the podcast?
I thought it was hilarious. I was
we
like,
did.
this is so stupid. It's funny.
Go full retard for them to get it.
But it's excellent.
Like,
it's excellent, brother, because it's literally just proving the point. How stupid
know.
it is for you to go. We want to be all inclusive, but dudes don't need to play with chicks, bro. Sorry. If you got to a certain age without having all these jacked up hormones that they can do to you now at a very young age, which I don't understand this. And have y'all heard that, like, over in California, I think it's like at 11 years old. Is that not right, babe? 11? Like 11 years old, you have to get permission. They have to give you permission as their parent to get access to their medical records?
Well, that's California and Oregon and Washington State. That's them fucking fucked
But
up
that's
things,
fucking insane, dude.
It is. It is.
But you're expected to take care of them. You're expected to still, handle their situation till they're 18, yet you have no access to their medical records? Bull fucking shit. As far as I'm concerned, until you leave this fucking house, you're my fucking property.
Indeed. That's the way it's supposed to be, because until they're 18, they are your responsibility.
Not to sound like some sort of, I'm gonna control this motherfucker kind of, joint. I'm not that kind of dad, regardless, anyways. But, you're still under my house, my roof, my rules, motherfucker. Unless you paying this motherfucker, then, or you can get the fuck out. But I got a 13-year-old as well, and I can't do that to him. So.
Well, you can do it to a 26-year-old. That you can do. Just saying, brother.
You all right? You all right? But
I mean,
I thought that shit was insane, dude. When I heard that, I was like, oh my god.
Now, the West Junior, right? No, you can't do it to him, right? No, that's fucked up. But the other one, that you can do.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I get Gabriel back here in about 4 months.
But Gabe is gonna be. Gabe is what? How old now? Gabe is gonna be 18, right?
He'll be 17.
Oh, he'll be 7 when he's 17. Because right now, isn't he living with like his grandma or some shit?
Yeah. His stepdad is afraid to sleep in the same house with that kid because he's afraid of him.
Well, that's what you get for being a dick while he was growing up.
Yeah, before he was bigger than you. Yeah,
Yep.
you're an asshole to him.
Yeah, but even Chad, you don't even know if the kid's even yours or not. Come on now.
He is. She was faithful as they come.
No. DNA test proves everything, Chad.
Technically, he is right in that case.
That does. Proves everything.
Tracy never cheated on me. She just never. She never wanted to come.
I don't want to hear. No. He looks like me. No, he looks nothing like you, Chad. He looks nothing like you, brother.
Yeah, he does. He's got my hair for sure.
Chad, hair don't mean a fucking thing. I've seen him. He don't look nothing like you, brother. Nothing like you. Come on now.
I have no idea what you guys are really talking about, but I'm just listening. I gotta go take something, care of something. I'll mute. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Gotcha,
Midwest dude. Midwest deal. This one.
No, she.
I don't know. I have no
pregnant.
doubts. I have no doubts that CJ and JoJo are yours, bro. They
CJ and JoJo, yes.
They look too much like you. They look too much like you as a kid. Everything else. I have no doubts about them.
The other one,
but this other one, I'm still at the factor of I don't know.
I'll be willing to bet you a testicle.
That's Wes.
Well,
I'm at the same point
you get the test, and then we'll talk about the testicle.
Yes. And that's coming from your best fucking friend right there.
Pregnant. She was pregnant when I left her.
I don't mean a fucking thing.
Okay.
And that's the only fucking thing. Up until recently.
Damn thing, Chad. Come on now.
I know.
Did you know that cats can have multiple kittens from different fathers for that one pregnancy?
And even the show Barry proved this, right?
Sorry, man. I'm
Twins
just fucking with you.
Was by different dads back in the fucking 90s. So, I ain't buy that, Chad. JoJo, CJ, yes. 100% yours, right? Okay. But the other one, no.
I believe
I ain't buying that one, Chad. I'm not, brother. I love you.
I would just check it. I mean, I would do it just because.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally didn't even know about him until he was how old?
No, I knew about him.
I thought you said you didn't.
No, I knew about him.
Got you. My bad. Okay.
But it still doesn't matter. You should always have that doubt in your fucking brain.
No, I know that there is no doubt that she was fully showing pregnancy and everything after.
Okay.
We knew the day I fucking impregnated her. We knew that she was pregnant.
Okay, Chad. Prove us wrong. That's all I'm saying. Prove us fucking wrong.
Me and my telekinetic nut.
Do a DNA test. Prove us fucking wrong. Okay? If I'm wrong, I will kiss your fucking brown ass. Okay? That won't it. Okay?
That chocolate starfish, bro, right on it. Mwah, a big one from Gilly.
Yep. I will fly to Hawaii.
It's online.
Kiss your fucking ass. If he's not yours. Okay?
I'm telling you, he is.
Then take the fucking test.
I'll do it when he gets here.
I mean, I could see it. I could definitely see it. But he
wants to carry my license.
But then again, I was there. Technically, I think I was there for both of your kids getting born, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for both, actually.
Yeah, I was there. Well, I was there for fucking the oldest one. So
for Joseph, you were there when Joseph.
Yep.
You had to watch CJ while I was in there with Joseph. Yeah.
I wasn't there for CJ. I was there for Joseph. Yeah.
Right. You were a little behind.
Yep.
Because Wes was already there 2 months before me.
Yeah, I was there a few months before you because I had to get base housing and everything else, and I was already in base housing by the time that you got there.
Right, and I was in base housing the very next week.
Yeah. They already had you set up. Mine was because my daughter had just been born literally a couple weeks before I transferred. So I was having, I was still having to get paperwork filled out and this and that and everything else, still getting shit going for Chris
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Wes.
at that
You was
time.
in Chicago same time I was in 2001?
Yeah.
I think we may have been there for a very short time together before I left.
Wait a minute. Why the fuck?
When did I'm trying to think of when I may have left for.
Why am I the first one to hear about this one? Because I know Chad, he was there when I was there, right?
Because
going to C school, right? He was supposed to be an instructor, right?
He was an instructor.
He saw me walking to the fucking Navy Lodge. He's like, "Hey, get in the fucking car, motherfucker."
What are you doing, bitch?
That's pretty much what he said.
I love that shit, man. When you just roll up on your dude, because I remember when I was on board the Phil C, and my boy Jason, who I was friends with literally from A school through Tech Corps, through A school, through C school, like 2 years basically hanging out with this dude, and somehow, some way, I'm up there on Petty Officer to Watch one day, and this motherfucker requests to fucking come on board. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? And he was like, oh my God. Just surprised as fuck to see me and everything else.
That was in Dahlgren, wasn't it?
No, I mean, because we went through, that's what I'm saying. We were there together our whole time in Great Lakes. We were there in Dahlgren together. And then he showed up at the Phil C. Because he was, he had something going on. I think it may have been to do with, I think it may have had to do with his kid or something like that. So he ended up getting held, like he wasn't getting held back, but he ended up shipping out like 2 months after the rest of us, 3 months. No one knew where Jason was going. And then of course he showed up on board my ship, and I was like, no fucking way, bro. But that's my buddy that literally just passed this past year. Yeah, that was
we're getting up there in age, man.
I mean, well, he's the same age as me. We were basically we were right around the same age. I think he was just a little bit younger than me, Jason was. He was born, if I'm not mistaken, the same year, though. Or, I think he was born in 77. I was 76, because I was at the very end.
Right. You're at the very end.
Yep.
You're like on the 30th.
I barely became a dragon.
Right? You're like fucking right on the fucking edge.
I know. I barely became a dragon. And then, funny enough, my daughter ended up being a dragon.
Yeah.
Just on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, just like CJ's a golden dragon. The year 2000 makes him a golden dragon.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is for. So that's why they're so special.
Well, that and all the vaccines that we fucking were forced to pump into them.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Now I'm on my recliner.
You just missed the fucking little jab at fucking vaccines.
Oh, dude. Did you guys see, like, it was like one of our first episodes of the Fifers, we talked about vaccines and how it's a problem that causes what's that thing that everyone is now, autistic?
Yeah.
It got banned off of YouTube.
Literally banned the episode, huh?
Yeah.
That's fucking hysterical. Why ban?
And then 2 weeks later, the stuff that we had said on it was confirmed in the news.
Right. They don't want us getting ahead of shit. That's what it is. There's a planned schedule on how they're gonna release all this stuff because it's gonna cause some fucking problems.
Yeah, you know what that is? Remember when I said psychological operation, a psyop? That's why.
Right. They're trying to break this egg in small sections so that they don't destroy everybody's fucking trust to the government and all that shit.
I think that's already been destroyed, man.
In my eyes, it has been, but look at these fucking morons that are still saying, "Oh, Kamala this and Kamala that." And I was like, dude.
Well, what really did it for me was when that dude from the FBI talked about the 33,000 emails and the broken phone.
Yeah, that we couldn't
And then
recover
and then he recanted that stuff, and then was part of the whole dossier crap, right? I think it's part of
James
that too.
Comey. Good
Yeah,
old Jim
like-
Comey.
His actions alone made me lose any trust or any kind of confidence in the FBI.
That's exactly when I lost all my trust in them, bro. Before that, I
Oh,
probably
it's
would believe
salacious
just about
and
anything coming out their
unverified.
mouths.
And then they brought it up. Yeah, that when he made the statement, it's salacious and unverified, and then they're gonna fucking hold a hearing over it.
Yeah, and like that made me lose any kind of confidence in any of the agencies like that. And it's sad because like I was part of the DOD, and I don't know
Yep.
how deep the rabbit hole goes with that stuff, but I
Same,
know they're
same.
involved. You know, and
Well,
then
they're compartmentalized out of a lot of the intel, which is where our issues lie with
Yeah.
intel. We're compartmentalized out of that as far as DOD employees.
you know what I learned though from being in the military when I was in DC. A lot of the biggest secrets are right in front of your eyes, but you don't know what you're looking at.
Yep.
And I
Right.
didn't realize that until I got out there, right? Until I got out there because I was the anti-terrorism officer for the Washington Navy Yard and Carter Rock and NPC and part of the Navy Research Laboratory and some other base.
Damn, bro.
Well, we had like 5 bases, right? And it was all part of like Naval District Washington, which is like the region
Oh, I
there.
see. I see.
So I was in charge of the yard, the Naval Research Laboratory, Carter Rock. That's the place where they make the big tanks and make the model boats and test to sea, like test it out to sea. The Naval Personnel Command, where all the messages came out. And what's the 5th one?
Oh, is it? See, my brother been working for NPC forever, bro.
Yeah, in Arlington, right?
Yep. Well, he's I think he's still been doing comms for them through another government company in Norfolk.
Yeah. So there was another base. What was it? I can't remember, dude. That place, what it was that place was a freaking nightmare.
What about NIH?
No, it was
That's downtown DC. I worked on a linear accelerator there actually.
No, it wasn't NIH. It was the yard. Oh, the Naval Observatory.
I got you. Okay.
Where the atomic clock was, right? And they say that was the main one being used, but the other one, when that one goes away, is in Colorado. That's what it was. Hold on, honey. I'm gonna mute real quick.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm back.
You good?
Where did Hillbilly Gilly go?
Good question. He always just running off.
That's the kind of sailor he is. He goes and skates off when work's to be done. Old Mr. Krabs sees it now. Arr. When I was doing the taco truck, I would tell everyone, "Welcome to the Krusty Krab," and they loved it, dude. They loved it, and I loved it too because I was making people smile and laugh. You know.
Well, you got a pretty good Mr. Krab impersonation there, man.
Dude,
it's not bad.
When I was on deployment in 2019, I was on the Abraham Lincoln when Iran acted all crazy and the 2019 deployment into COVID. I was on the ship at that time, right? And I had like those SD cards and I had SpongeBob in it, and I was watching it during general quarters one day. And I started talking like him, right? And I told them, I said, "Look, I'll do the crossing the line ceremony if you let me be Davy Jones," which I was. I got to be Davy Jones for it. So I would, when I went on the 1MC and everything, I talked like Mr. Krabs the whole time. And the one cartoon that I would practice was, you ever watch the one called Sailor Mouth?
No,
I've not seen
You
that.
go on Amazon. It's like season 2 or 3. There's one where the boys like Patrick and SpongeBob learn bad words.
Sailor Mouth. Okay.
And the way that Mr. Krabs just talks in it, like, I'm going to let go of your lips. Now calmly tells me what you need to tell me. And Mr. Krabs, and all that stuff. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I had to watch that stuff to not go nuts. But I learned how to talk like him like that, and it's just been fun ever since.
Oh shit.
It's fun to talk like a pirate.
It is, man. It is. Shit, you should do you play video games at all, Rocky?
No, not lately.
Not anymore?
Not
Shit.
Not for years.
Man. Me and Chad, we the last thing we played here recently is Subnautica 2, actually, which is actually a pretty badass video game.
The first one's harder. Just saying.
Underworld ocean shit, just pretty cool and shit. But I could see going to play, like bringing Rocky to go play some Sea of Thieves, bro.
Well, I'm about to start college right now, full time again.
Really?
Yeah.
What you going to study?
Theology.
Got you.
And I've already came out with like a thesis for a book that I got to write to become a doctor. So, it's going to be a while, but I'm going to start writing the book now. Because if they don't want to publish it, I'll just publish it myself somehow.
Well, no, actually, I mean, that is possible. It is possible to publish your own shit and not be ridiculous.
Have you guys ever heard of Gary Wayne?
No.
Nope.
Let me show you this book. This is my book, my bookcase. Let me switch it around. Is that how I switch it around? These books. I think he self-published these at first. I laminated them because I wanted to keep them. Nice.
The
This
Genesis
talks about
6 conspiracy.
Yeah, you need to check it out, boys. Like I even got these books. I haven't read them yet, but that I got a lot.
That's a whole fucking set, bro.
Yeah. Like some of these books that I have right here, I had when I was on the Fife with you guys.
Really?
Yeah. Like
shit.
this right here, I had when I was on the Fife with you guys. And like I got a ton of books now. Let me show you the other thing. Give me a second, I'll show you this. This is what I was talking about. Chad, let me get my CFR. So this is the book. It's pretty cool. Show you.
Hey, just so you know, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to see the cats, bro.
Oh, dude, there's a bunch. I'm not a cat guy. My wife is, but I've gotten used to them.
Well, no, I'm a cat guy like a motherfucker, bro. And trust me,
So
I
this
got
is
a bunch
called the
too.
CFR, right? And this is some of the books that are in it. So it goes Torah, Sepharim, Shani, Nevi'im, which is Joshua, Judges, Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Tobit, Baruch 1 and 2, then Treasars, all the minor prophets, right? But you have the Torah right here, and then it has the Hebrew name and then the English. Then on the other side,
it has all of it.
It has everything. It has like Ruth.
Where did you get this one that's got everything, bro?
I found it through Now You See TV. It's called the Et Sefer, right? It's quite pricey. This is the large print book. So it has all the epistles of Paul. And the way they do it, it's like the way in the Hebrew order. So it has all the Gospels, right? Then Acts, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, Jude, Timothy, all of Paul's things. And they think Paul wrote the book of Hebrews. Then the Gospel of John, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John. And then Revelation. And
everybody forgets that Paul was one of those, he used to exterminate fucking Hebrews.
Yeah, he was. And then he became, you know what happened on the road to Damascus. So this is like how they say my El, my God, and all that stuff, right? And then it goes into the name of God where, let me show you. That's his name.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it has like El Yahuwah. One title that he always has is the Lord of Hosts. It's Yahuwah Sevaot. And like, I'm trying to find a place where I can show you this. So that's
He's also
the Holy Spirit, Ruach HaKodesh, Yahuwah Elohim, Yahuwah Elohai. And those are like the Lord your God, the Lord my God, from like the Yahuwah Sevaot, right there, right? Lord of
But
Hosts.
Elohim is mighty one.
Yeah, El Elyon and L-O-L-L. Yeah, El Elyon is cool, man. That's the Most High God, and then all that stuff.
Right.
So then in the New Testament, it looks like this, where, you know, Yahusha,
Right. Where they're talking
Adonai,
about the
right?
Messiah.
Yahusha. And like, you know, what's crazy is when you read this stuff, it's really eye-opening when you really read it. Like right here in chapter 5. I had to
I'm pretty
reread
sure
because I didn't
I'm pretty
understand
sure
it,
my
and then I
girlfriend
started
has
to
this book.
understand it better.
I'm pretty sure my girlfriend has this book, but she can't understand it because there's so much of that thou art and the way that they speak in those days.
Mm-hmm.
She just does it. It doesn't compute.
Yeah. So like this is one of the main things that like I came to woke up. It says, think not that I've come to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I've not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For so be it, I say to you, till heaven and earth pass, one yod or one tittle shall no wise pass from the Torah till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So what he's saying there is, if you teach people to disobey God's law, you're going to be nothing in the kingdom. If you teach people to go to God's law and obey it and follow it, you're going to be great in the kingdom. But this is what it looks like. So if you type that in,
The Zephyr.
yeah, but there's an aleph and a tav. Like, you know how Jesus says, I'm the alpha and the omega? Well, the aleph and the tav is the first and last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Let me see if I can show you. So like that right there, right? Right there. I think you can see it.
Hold
Maybe
on.
not.
Just a second. There you
Those
go.
Hebrew letters, right? And it's called et. And like, what's crazy is like when you read Genesis 1, 1 and all that, it says, in the beginning, Elohim created et, the heavens, and et, the earth. The et is the Alpha and the Omega, or the Aleph and the Tav. Who's that? It's Christ. So there's other parts in the Bible where it says the volume of the book is written of me. That's kind of what it's referring to. But I just wanted to show you that because it's a really cool book, dude. It's quite pricey and expensive. But
where did it come from?
It comes from Sefer Publishing Group. There was a guy that he went to Israel and he started seeing that Jeremiah was called Yermiyahu in Hebrew and all that stuff. And so he started to learn how to read Hebrew and started getting all the scriptures and reading them and then transliterating the name. Let me turn.
Yeah, because when you talk about Yahuwah, the only language that matters is Hebrew, the original. Because it's the perfect language, and that's what he said. It's the perfect language, and we were supposed to learn that. That's supposed to be part of our program.
Actually, part of the reason I'm going to college is so I can learn all that stuff. I want to learn it so that I can, like, if I had a chance to go see the Dead Sea Scrolls, I could read them and understand what it says. And I'd say, hey, this is what it says.
Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know if these people are going to tell you the truth, but I'm going to tell you what it says, word for word.
Yeah, but a lot of the modern day Hebrew that they teach has all the modifiers on it.
I know.
The fucking meaning.
What I wish they had was like copies of it in Paleo Hebrew.
Right, the original. And they do have copies of it.
It's the true original.
In Bible.
Or it shows like the Aleph and the Tav, right? And the Tav looks like a cross on its side. And then the Aleph looks like kind of like this with a line going through it, which represents like the hand, the nail going through the hand and everything. But they have specific meanings like ox, cross, strength, and the other one is like the mark or the mark, right? Or the seal.
Hand,
So like
hold, behold, or nail, behold, hand, something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly, bro. You know, and then you look at what Yod Hey Vav Hey looks like in Paleo Hebrew, and it's way more epic than the normal Hebrew.
When you see that, you go look in the fucking cartoons. They have them on there. It's on the cross that they, but the cross is a lie too. It wasn't a cross. It was a fucking upright stake.
Yeah, I know, dude. I can't imagine how
the cross was
terrible.
A construction of Constantine, or is it Alexander the Great?
I know that the
technically
media
wasn't the cross really just an X?
Yes, kind of like
you know what I'm saying? Like literally on the ground like this.
Well, Romans used to crucify people that way on an X.
Yeah.
But he would. It says it in the original Bible, the same one that Mel Gibson reads, that it was an upright stake that he was nailed to.
Dude, I can't imagine how freaking painful that was, dude.
How brutal. That and just
and it just let to sit there and hang, dude. Like you.
And you think about it, if you believe it like me, that was God himself hanging on a cross and dying for me and everyone else so that we could have eternal life with him. Like, I don't know of any other God that did that. I don't know. That actually would take on all the blame, everything. Then because he was innocent, and you know, like when Satan possesses Judas Iscariot, I betrayed innocent blood. He actually says that in the Gospels. That was their undoing. Those rebellious sons of God had their undoing by killing innocent blood. They had no idea that when they did that, they would completely lose everything.
In the process of doing that, they lost their humanity.
Yeah, they did. And they lost, man, they lost their immortality. They lost everything. It's crazy.
But the Semitic Jews will not be persecuted in this. And they don't live in Israel.
Dude, I don't know where I think they're all over the place.
They say that the lost tribe of Israel is in Hawaii.
I tend to believe that.
King Kalakaua was a little bit on the dark side. Like his skin tone was really fucking dark. They suspected him as being Semitic.
Yeah, dude. I think all of the 12 tribes of Yasharel, they look like all kinds of different people. And
they're all dark.
They're all dark. And some of them say that the tribe of Dan went to Ireland and England and Scotland. And like
that's where I come in. Scotland, Ireland. Yes.
You're a dork. Anyways.
Lick 'em, ho. Lick 'em, bitch.
No.
Right.
You're stupid, dude.
I made it into our royalty.
Hey, but I am from Ireland and Scotland, so there you go.
No, he doesn't have the accent, though. He needs to get the accent.
No. That's where you're wrong. The fucking Scottish accent, guess what? That's where you get y'all from. It's Scottish. That is proven fact right there.
Well, I want you to talk more like the Scottish person, like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers, dude.
I can't
start talking like that. You talk like that.
No.
You talk like that, then. You practice.
Y'all.
I ain't fucking Michael fucking Burton. What the fuck his name is?
That word y'all is a sailor term.
No, that is y'all is from Scottish. It's from Scottish. It's from Scottish.
Y'all.
How about you share a screen and find out what the origins are, Jay? Because you're at a computer right now.
I have. It's from fucking Scottish.
Share the screen. Show the people that are watching, if anyone is.
Ain't no one watching us on this one. Oh, there's 3 watchers. Okay.
There's 3 people watching us, really?
Yes.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
That's crazy.
Jason got his phone out.
I'm on my fucking computer, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, this guy, he's a nerd, eh?
Okay, here we go. All right. Just to prove you motherfuckers wrong, right here. The term y'all likely has multiple origins. Some linguists trace it back to Scottish Irish phrase yeehaw. Others suggest it became from fucking African American roots. Nah, I ain't buying that one. It comes from Scottish Irish. That's what it comes from. So, yes.
So how come that's what the terminology states in sailing? Your forwardmost mast on a three-masted ship is called the yawl.
Well, Jason, what do you say?
That's
What
fucking,
say you?
Hey, they said y'all comes from Scottish. I don't know where that comes from. That I don't know. So
I believe sailboats was around before Scotland.
No.
How did you get there?
No, listen here, you half Portuguese motherfucker. No. No.
You got to explain this one, Jay. Explain it.
Yep, you're gonna have to.
The term y'all comes from Scottish Irish people. That's where it comes from.
How does it find its way in the dictionary under sailing boat parts?
Nope. I don't know that, but no.
Because that seems like a more legitimate use of the word.
Well, fuck, you ain't a real sailor, just like the rest of us ain't a real sailor. Come on now.
Oh, I can sail.
No, a powerboat don't mean you can sail. Come on now.
Powerboat does not mean you can sail.
I can sail. I have.
You don't have a sailboat. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have a sailboat. But I have plenty of friends that do.
Yeah, you got friends that do, but you don't have one. No.
But I know how to sail.
Okay, Chad, prove me fucking wrong. That's not Scottish and Irish. After I show the receipts, prove me fucking wrong. Prove me wrong.
Let's look at the
receipts.
Can't do it, can you? Nope.
Hang on, I'm gonna dig in the kids' room and go find a fucking dictionary right quick.
I don't give a fuck about dictionary. Show it online. Show it online.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my screen as soon as I find that motherfucker.
You ain't gonna beat fucking Gemini on that shit. You're not going to, guaranteed. And I guarantee it's gonna be spelt fucking differently. Guaranteed.
YALL.
Oh, Wes's over here loves this shit. It ain't too much.
No, the conversation is very interesting, actually.
I wasn't around for long though, because I was trying to get hold of fucking River's mom and River and supposedly the babysitter supposed to be watching while he's over there, right? Come get his goddamn meds. Can't get hold of nobody. And I ain't fucking happy on that one.
I've been here like watch things, Mom.
I didn't want my kids taking any of that med.
Well, you ain't been around River. If he don't have his meds.
I mean, Danielle claimed that same shit with the boys, but as soon as I took them off of it, they were normal.
I said, no, I'm gonna stop you right there. Every kid is fucking different on that one. Every kid is different. Right.
I'm not saying, but Danielle claimed it that's how they were. And but when they came to me and I took them off of it, they came back to normal.
Not River, no.
I think my kids were misdiagnosed and it caused damage.
And River is not. I'll tell you for a fact, River's not misdiagnosed. I will tell you that right now. You know, if he doesn't have it, nobody is happy with him.
But what is River's diagnosis? should I ask?
ADHD and ODD at the same time.
Okay. See, like, because
What is
Wesley
the ODD?
appears pretty normal to me,
Yeah.
obviously, but like Chris,
ADHD.
Chris, and technically David, because I technically have another son. At least I've been taking care of him the last few couple of years. But David is autistic, 100,000%.
Yeah.
And him and Kristen, you can tell, dude. It's just a different level.
Yeah.
She's not your typical young adult.
Well,
Would she
and
like to
Wes-
be? Yeah, but
Well,
She's more like a 15-year-old.
but she's more
15, 16.
not as worldly, I would have to
well,
say.
Wes,
She
you've
does
been around
great
River.
danger.
Office beds and office beds. You know it's different, didn't you?
He's just excitable and everything else, same fucking
Shit,
way we
excitable.
would have
He's like
been
a
when I
little
was a
fucking-
kid.
He's like a little fucking velociraptor with his office beds.
I mean, he's just, he's raring to go, but him and Wesley, you know what I'm saying? They both just kind of butt heads. But Wesley's never been medicated either. I didn't want him to be medicated. Kristen was, and now Kristen is different. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I never want to put this.
That's why I don't
never
want
River medicated.
I've never
right?
wanted
River
Wesley
did, right?
medicated.
But when the brass tacks fell, right, he had to be medicated. Even his mom has said that fucking he was better off medicated because he don't lose that energy, right? That he shows, right? He don't lose that at all.
My sis is more ADD.
It makes him more focused. That it does.
Yeah.
And Lil Tate has even seen that shit right there. And Rocky seen that shit with River too. Of course, Rocky's fucking eating again.
I haven't ate all day, punk ass.
I am.
From last night.
Where are you living at, Rocky?
North Carolina.
Ah,
Probably like if I'm guesstimating here, but I say about an hour and a half from me, if that.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm putting together a trip. I'm gonna come out see the boys.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going
I'm
to give
telling
you
you, we
guys
should all
that.
go over to Cherokee, man.
I'm going to give you guys the.
I'll come out to North Carolina, or I'll go. I'll probably fly into fucking Missouri and pick up Gilly first.
No, definitely have to go get fucking Gilly's ass. But can you get Gilly on a plane?
I can get him in a
That's
car.
what we're going to be working on here shortly.
If not, I'll drive it. I can. Fuck.
So that's what we're going to be working on is getting me on a plane. That's what we're going to be working on.
If you guys check your chat, I think you have the website for that CFR.
Gotcha.
Okay. Because I want that plus the 88 book Ethiopian Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can only get from one place. They claim that you can get it from Amazon, but it's a 66 book version
Mm-hmm.
with their cover on it. So it's a copyright infringement. Actually.
No, you
So
can
it's
still
not
get
the
it from
same.
Amazon. You can still get it from
No, it's
Amazon.
not. It's not even close.
He killed himself.
Hey, did y'all hear that supposedly someone who was translating ancient Bibles was just recently found hung?
Yeah, Joe Fells. Mm-hmm.
What
He
the
also
fuck,
wrote that.
bro?
He said that he was not suicidal and all that stuff.
Yep.
Why does it surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me, actually.
Someone was trying to
Translate-
prevent the truth from getting out.
I mean, they buried it really well for a long time. For sure.
I know.
Well, and now AI is buying old books now and putting them on their systems and destroying your books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck. My buddy just went out Saturday when and caught some ahi. They had like a pretty good catch, something like fucking 5 of them. One of them was like 90 pounds.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that was a big motherfucker. He gave me some slabs, some ahi slabs. I just put that bitch in the freezer.
But they was fighting with that one for a minute.
Fuck yeah. He said he had a 90, a 59, and then a couple of 30s and 40s.
All right, boys. I'll be right back. I'm going to walk this over to his fucking balls. Nobody needs a fucking ass. Listen,
Got you, man.
I'm fucking pissed.
What happened?
No,
They
I gotta
didn't
walk
take
these fucking bands over to his mom's house because fucking River will not answer his goddamn fucking phone. And the babysitter won't answer the fucking phone either. And I'm pissed about that one right there.
Well, this is just around the corner, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
If
in
I
North Carolina.
Yeah, I had to come back home. I had to come back home. Well, I came back home to spend the last 10 years of my mom's life with her. I think that was the main reason why I came back, because that was right when my parents divorced. And I had to be the fucking middleman and fucking negotiate the divorce.
That sucks.
Yeah, when my other three siblings are choosing sides. I was like, they're grown adults. They can do how they want to do. We have no right to tell them who raised us how to fucking do. They're adults. They got to figure out their own shit. But the most amicable situation is what I'm presenting. Then nobody loses their job. You don't fucking split a company that's fucking successful. And then she died like 4 months later.
I'm sorry for your loss, dude.
Yeah, fuck. All the good ones die fucking young. She was like 60. She had just turned 65, collected 2 checks.
Yeah, my dad was 66 and he passed. He got COVID and had a stroke on his left side and a stroke on the right side. That sucked.
Oh, I bet it did.
Yeah, it's been about 5 years now.
It sucks more now that you know the cures.
I told them about ivermectin and from Benzendol. My dad has sleep apnea, and like me, I told him use the CPAP when you can't breathe.
What about that Resilia?
I know a little bit about that one.
That shit is miracle right there. That is an anti-parasitic.
Sorry for your loss, Rocky. I lost my dad during COVID as well. Granted, we were pretty estranged, but we just started coming back together.
Oh, what sucked, it was like I was close with my dad, right? And he got to see me on the Tiger Cruise when we went from Hawaii to Everett. And then he got to go on a Tiger Cruise that was from Hawaii to San Diego when I was a chief on Abraham Lincoln. He got to see both of them.
That would have been badass, actually.
And it was so cool, man. And that was like the last time I saw him alive was when I was leaving the Navy. I left the Abraham Lincoln in February of 2021, stopped at his house to go to a school in Georgia for this thing called DoD Skill Bridge, right? Where I learned how to become a forklift driver. I chose, something that you can use almost anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I ended up doing a taco truck, but I chose that. And the last time I got to spend any time with them was that couple days before I went to Georgia. And they were going to surprise us and come out when we were doing our taco truck, but they got COVID. So it never happened.
That COVID nonsense, I was so pissed when that shit came out. I was like, dude, this is bullshit.
I know.
You guys really in the fucking Nuremberg Code where you can't force these medical devices, and I hold up the mask on anyone who doesn't want to fucking use them.
I know. I thought it was, to be honest, I thought the whole thing was like practice for the mark of the beast.
I believe
like
that it is, because it's got graphene hydroxide in that shit. That's liquid razor blade. And then the more it pumps through your arteries, the more it cuts the inside of your arteries, telling your body you're being cut, start clotting the blood, and then you got some blood clots going through your brain or going through your fucking heart.
Yeah.
Well, we found that you can prevent it from going through your heart with some regimen of nicotine.
What's crazy is they said my heart was clear after my 2 strokes, which after what you said, Rocky, I was like, God dang, man, just scary to think because I literally just had a stroke on my right side and then on my left side.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
like it seems like you're recovering, but my dad, they put him on that thing that makes you look like the dude that blows up in the Big Trouble in Little China
okay.
when he gets real mad. Like that's what it does to people. And I'm almost positive they did that to him on purpose for money.
Right,
I
the
think I
ventilators
think
and
that's why
all
my
that shit,
dad died during
that
COVID.
was a recipe to kill people. I don't know if you remember hearing it when Bill Gates came on at one of these fucking World Health Organization fucking meetings saying that, oh, we need to depopulate the earth by
Mhm.
90%, and we're going to do that through vaccination. Then he bought a vaccine company called Moderna.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, look at this asshole. Come on. Just get our shit together. Don't take that shit because you got fucking nut jobs like that fucking making those outlandish fucking claims.
The darn shame too, man.
That guy should have been put in a fucking nut house for even fucking mentioning that.
I know. It's like he's like a supervillain. And
Right.
let him go free, dude. Like, if this were a movie, he would be like Dr. No or Dr. Evil,
It's like this crap with Dr. Fauci here recently, where he's testifying in front of Congress. He was already pardoned, bro. You can't plead the fifth on shit.
Well, now that he has, his pardon is no longer. That it says it plain as day in the pardon rules that once you are pardoned, you have to answer the questions. If not, your pardon is null and void. And your pardon only extends to the federal government. So if a state sued you, you have no pardon to cover your ass from that.
But that shit is crazy, dude. Like,
it's only at the federal level.
was this not the guy that was in charge of sending Wuhan money through gain of function research?
This is the guy. If you notice that the COVID virus has proteins from the AIDS virus, he was the point man on the AIDS epidemic too, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now they're using AI to make diseases and sicknesses that target certain people.
Right, from your DNA strands.
Yes.
And
like in the show Fringe. Have you seen the TV show Fringe? Where the guy targeted certain people?
Right.
Yeah.
There's a study in Denmark where they started doing autopsies on people who died after being vaccinated. Their DNA in their liver is no longer a double helix, it's a triple helix. So after having taken that, you need to get that heavy metal detox in overdrive and start getting that shit out of you because it's changing your DNA from your liver out.
Yeah, I told my wife, do not get that thing. Do not let our kids get it.
Well, you think about this. You know all the junk DNA that these scientists that are atheists don't believe in? When you translate it down to ancient Aramaic, it's the Bible verses verbatim throughout your DNA. It's in you.
Yeah. I remember they said that our DNA is written with YHWH or YHVH somehow.
Isn't that crazy?
Values.
It's too many coincidences. Mathematically, this is impossible for it all to be coincidence.
I know. And I talked to some people about it, and I'm not the best guy all the time. I'm a deeply flawed guy like everyone else. I'm not perfect. But man, I'm telling you this stuff and they're like, no, it's not real. I think it's fake. It's like, come on, man. Do the research. You know what I mean?
Right. Like when I tell somebody that gravity is fake, gravity is a fucking construct that the government taught you. Because now it's about buoyancy of an object by the medium surrounding it. If you drop something in just over concrete and it falls on the concrete, if you drop something in water, it's not necessarily going to go all the way down. It's the buoyancy of the fluid surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
Density and buoyancy. That's what this supposed gravity actually is. It's density and buoyancy. If something is buoyant enough, it
I
won't
thought about
fall.
magnetism too, like, that too,
You know,
but that could be wrong. Huh?
You ever heard of the Black Rock?
Yeah.
It's directly under the North Star.
Yeah,
There's a
I
giant.
know.
That's all it is a giant fucking magnet. But it's what made the waters flow from the 4 rivers off the North Pole from around the Black Rock. Said that's all in Genesis.
I know.
When I tell people that, they're like, "Man, you're batshit crazy." And these are people who go to church. And
Dude,
I'm like,
I think they're taught in church now to not believe.
and it's like when I go to these people that this is why I relish the idea of going to church with my girlfriend, go to church with her and see what they believe. And then when I make mention of things like the earth is flat, it says so right here in Genesis. Do you not believe that? Yet this is the book that you put all your faith in. With only 66 books, by the way. I kind of rub that shit in because 90% of what's in the 66 book version is real, but how much of it is left out?
Yeah, how much is left out that actually explains more and gives you more prophecy?
So
Right, like
are we just a star? I mean, like, if we're on a floating disc, all right, because y'all still got me on this whole flat Earth shit, okay?
Oh, dude, it's not a floating disc. It's like the way that it's
But-
described, it's like a footstool. Like, imagine like you have a footstool that you put your feet on, like a recliner, right?
Okay,
Like, so it's like an ottoman.
I got you. But still,
God says in
So-
one of the verses, "Heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool."
so are we on a ship? Like, blasting through space, and what's on the top is everything that's basically our reality. And then
No.
what's going down the sides of the stool is this like, is this actually like the skin of a ship or something else? And the ass end of it is,
it's
fire
also the
and shit,
same
which is
thing.
why we can't be there.
All these predictive things that we're going to run out of oil are all false because it flows into our realm.
Oh. So the oil's coming from somewhere else. So the places that we've already drained the oil from aren't going to empty?
It's flowing into our realm. It'll never empty. This is what they use scarcity to cause fear. This world is ruled by fear because it is ruled by
The devil.
So we do believe, so they do, so we have endless amounts of oil, which I'm not saying I disagree with. I just believe that there's obviously a recurring system. Obviously, something in there is fucking keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not emptying out.
We're going to run
You
out,
know?
but we never fucking do.
I
mean, that part should be pretty plain. I mean, you see how many times do they say, "Oh, we're going to run out of oil. We're going to run out of oil," but we've never even come close.
True. And why is the entire world's fuel prices like gauged off of one event or another or whatever else? See, to me, that's money. That's a
and
money
control.
factor,
It's all about control.
which is fucking nuts.
The money is just another form of control.
What's funny is like these people that worship Satan, they control the world, and they tell you that all the other religions are about control.
Yeah.
And some of them are about control, but there's one that's not really a religion, it's a relationship. It's about freedom. Freedom.
Right. Go look at Ephesians.
Yeah.
It says we're to fight against the inequities that intend to rule humanity. It says it plain as day in Ephesians. So you see, they couldn't hide everything.
No, they can't.
And brother, for being your best friend for so many years, I didn't know you knew so much about religion.
Bro, I've been around.
Let me slip over here real quick.
I mean, I usually keep my fucking opinion to myself till I get some concrete evidence, but and we get concrete evidence.
Drink or something.
It has to date back to that time.
Let me mute for just a second.
I've come a long way in the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, I first found out about all the stuff that we're talking about, like Yahuwah, the name of God, and everything like that, in 2018. And then
right. I didn't until like 2020.
a few years after that, I bought the Sefer. I have a Sefer from that was published in 2018, so it's old, right? So it doesn't have like the extra
2018
70
old.
verses in Fourth Ezra that talk about what happens when you die and everything like that. But the other Sefer I got right there, it has all those verses, right? And
Your
I
soul wanders this plane until Judgment Day.
yeah.
But if you're trapped in the Baal worship, you get recycled right back into their system. So you're trapped to Baal.
Yeah, I know. And
It's a spell book. The King James Bible is a fucking spell book.
it's a shame too, huh? Shame.
Indeed.
So
And,
who are you praying to?
I always wondered, like, why do they always say the Lord?
Right.
And then they made a differentiation, but the Tetragram Nation was the capital Lord, and then Adonai is capital L lowercase ord, right? I
Right.
like it when they put the actual names and titles in it because it makes it so much more alive.
Legitimate.
Yes, it makes it more legitimate, and it seems like royal writing. Like, this writing is important. This is not bullcrap that's being written. And God is not that far away. He's right there with you if you're paying attention.
Dude, your DNA is written with him in it.
I know. So it's like,
in yourself.
I tried to explain this to some people, and they're just like, they don't understand it.
You ever heard the term "be the change you want to see"?
Yeah.
That's seeking the Lord within you, or the Elohim inside of you.
Yeah, I just like I started changing after Charlie Kirk got killed. Like, when he died, I was an emotional wreck for weeks. I didn't even pay attention to the guy. I didn't watch anything of his, but it just like,
dude, I was like, I couldn't believe it because I was a pretty big Charlie Kirk fan.
Me and my wife were like crying and emotional over this, and we're like, I didn't even know who the guy was. I didn't really pay attention. But after that, I started changing more. Like, I'm not the vengeful, angry, pissed off dude I used to be all the time before. Like, after the fight, I became even more crazy, right? But
I got a problem with stupidity. If I gotta manage my anger, you gotta somehow manage your fucking stupidity. Because we can't just it exacerbates my problems here.
I know. Yeah. That's why I did Taco Truck instead of going into the civilian world, because I was like, I'm not going to deal with DEI. I'm not going to deal with the feminist. I'm not going to deal with all the political correct.
Say, because as a MA too, what you going to do? You going to go be a cop?
Heck, you know what I'm saying? After what I saw happen to cops when I was MA1, MAC, where like those two cops are sitting in New York and someone goes up behind them and caps them right there on the street.
Bro,
like, there's no way I'm going to do that. Like, no, I'm going to find another job to do.
Well, I mean, I'm working for my family business. I don't make as much as I could be making with my Navy knowledge. You know what I mean? Jet engines and the like.
Yeah.
They've already told me at the helicopter tour company that if I go and get my AMP license, they'll bring me on as a mechanic.
Do you want to do that, though?
I don't know. I'm still fascinated with it. After even being out for fucking 30 years.
I mean, I did MA. I did MA from like 2002 to 2021 when I retired. And I got like everything, almost every sea school except for cruiser weapon and like Sea Raven. Those are like the only two that I didn't get, really. But I got like SAMI, AT Trace Soup, anti-terrorism officer, physical security officer, security manager, level 2 coxswain. I got the NEC for Chief Master at Arms, which is a pretty big deal. Like, I got all that stuff. So I have all these quals, but I just like, after being in that job for so long, it was very stressful to write AT plans and do training and run stupid ass drills that were always messed up, and people were judging you, but they couldn't even do the job that you're doing. And it was
But you
like,
remember what it was like
I'm
to be a
done.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Huh?
You remember what it was like to be a mechanic. Your job's pretty straightforward, cut and dry.
Yeah. So luckily, I retired from the Navy, and I make enough I don't have to work.
That's
So,
good.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's a blessing. So now I have time to like, I'm going to go to college. I'm going to go learn what I want to learn, write that book or whatever, and do what I'm passionate for. You know what I mean? It's not what everyone else is passionate about, but I'll enjoy myself doing it. I'm just
learned something. Me having gone to the Navy made me a very competent motherfucker. Because these folks in the civilian world, like my brother-in-laws and whatnot, there are some very incompetent people.
I know.
It just
I
amazes
mean,
me how incompetent people can be.
Oh, it's dude, you would fucking
Especially
lose
those from our generation. You know what I'm saying? The ones that come
But
from
you-
the Gen X generation, I'm just like, are you retarded? Because that's the
you
only
would
thing I can
lose
think
your
of.
shit
Well,
having to deal
we're
with
all
this.
retarded. Come on now.
No, we're all special, not all
If you had to see
retarded.
it, my sister, you would know what I'm talking about.
Rocky, that's right. You ain't downstairs, brother.
Well, I got to go get the Heightster in about an hour. I mean, I could go downstairs, but I got to leave in about 30 minutes or so.
Okay, Rocky. Why you have to go get her? Why can't she just drive herself to work?
She lets me. She wanted me to drive her. I'll drive her, dude.
Okay.
Plus, with gas and everything, we're using one vehicle instead of using my truck that eats
Oh,
5
dude,
gallons
yep.
in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, let her drive the Fusion. Fuck it.
That's the one she would drive, and I still would not drive the truck because it eats all the gas up, Gilly.
Rocky, where do you go through the day?
Really, I just go to the gym. I didn't go to the gym because you called me today.
see.
Well, I spent about 2 or 3 hours in the gym just enjoying myself, listening to crazy ass podcasts.
But
Like,
How the
Rocky,
fuck do
that's
you
not that
enjoy
far
yourself
away,
in the
is it?
gym, bro? I'm going to the wrong fucking gym or some shit, or just haven't ever been to the right gym
You don't
because
need to spend 2-3 hours in the gym. I'm telling you, fellas, you don't need that.
I go to 2 different gyms, right? And I
Two
go
different
there, and
gyms?
there's barely any females there. There's no females filming themselves for OnlyFans or Only Fools, only idiots. And I just do my workout, listen to my podcasts, or watch a video from YouTube or whatever as I'm working out, and I'm enjoying myself. That's my peace. That's where I get all my anger and tension that builds up,
got you, brother.
my aggression, right? And I
Well, I've
realize,
always
like,
heard working out's really good for you, technically
Well,
as
it
an outlet.
is. It really
Wes,
is.
you need to start doing that too, brother.
I don't know.
Stop feeding the fucking French fries in your mouth.
Hey,
Hey,
watch it.
no. You can't say shit because you had a stroke.
What?
And the clot shot too. So, no. Healthy food for you from now on, brother.
Trying to feed you better, but you don't listen.
So,
No, I've been doing really good lately.
I don't matter. It only takes that one time. Set you back, brother.
It ain't always willing.
Oh, it's nice, baby. You ate like this last night. Oh, now you ate
Hey.
me.
Oh, I was not
Yes.
happy about it.
Wes, if you don't get it from me, you're going to get it from Chad, and you're going to get it from Rocky too. On this one.
All right, Sailor, you have to start eating good for yourself.
That's right,
It's
man.
an order from old Mr. Krabs here.
That's
Old Mr. Krabs says.
right.
No, that's the thing is that the wife basically when I got home, dude, she cut out everything, brother.
Well, and that
And
means the rest of the family has to cut all that shit out too. Okay? Get you fucking back on track. Okay?
yeah,
No. And that has
good
to
luck
happen.
on that.
Well, you control the finances, right? Finances, right?
No, they go to my account. That's the one that
No.
controls the finances. That's the one who spends the money.
Restrict that shit, yo.
Yeah, you gotta restrict that shit, man. Got to.
What?
No
I'm trying
more
to cut you off,
DoorDash.
babe.
No more fucking bullshit that he can
What
get
did I
tipped
do?
on. No more shit he get tipped on, Paige. No more. You know,
Yeah, if he
whatever
doesn't
he
need it,
eats,
They're
the
talking
rest
about
of y'all need to
he
eat
was
too.
talking
No, that
Just
ain't
so you
talking
know,
about how
shit.
everybody
That's
else
fucking
needs to eat
talking.
better
That,
too.
Wes, that's real fucking talk to you, brother. That's what that is right there. Chad's over responding because he knows I'm right.
What? That you need to cut me off?
Oh, that I need to cut my wife off from the finance. Is that what you said?
No, the fucking fast food bullshit.
No.
yeah, that's the one.
Not
That
really.
for
I'm not
sure.
doing fast food.
Yeah, none of that.
I hadn't
That
been doing
shit's
fast food.
What the
You
fuck
got
was
out of
that?
the
I seen a
hospital.
fry there. That's fast food.
No, that was a Chips Ahoy cookie, bro.
No more fucking sugar. Sugar's bad for stroke patients. That shit's bad right there. Cut off. No.
Yeah,
that ain't even got sugar in it. That is fucking.
Yeah,
You're lucky.
it's
You're
very
lucky
difficult.
that
It's very
I'm not
difficult to cut
there.
out all sugar, bro.
You're lucky that I'm not there as your
But that's
goddamn
not sugar.
fucking nurse. You're lucky. You are.
Hey, Rocky, you're muted, man.
That fucking Sprite you're drinking, guess what? That'd be gone too.
They were. That's mine.
That's
But
his
it's
that he's
got-
drinking right now.
That is
It's got high fructose corn syrup in it. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Whoops,
All that's gonna do is cloud your fucking pancreas.
my bad.
Reduce your
Mi
pancreas.
scusi, mi scusi.
Well, between
I know,
your
I'm
diet
guilty.
and the
I'm
fucking
trying
and the
to do it.
COVID shot, right? You can't say a fucking word no more, Wes. Cannot.
Matter of fact, I gotta send you some of these patches that you're supposed to put on your feet. It's heavy metal detox.
Did you tell Chad I got your neurologist appointment picked up?
Yeah. Or no, I don't think so. So the wife got my neurologist appointment. Got me an appointment with the neurologist on the 20th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through a Zoom meeting and everything else. He's supposed to go over all my paperwork before then, and then I have my
because the birthday.
Yeah, because something about my birthday was fucked up when I had my initial stroke, and they took me to Wake Forest for some odd reason, even though I handed this bitch my ID. So they knew, more than once, but they still got my birthday 12/25. So I was like, the fuck. But that is through a big old snafu into all the paperwork and everything else. Because that was just my first stroke. So after they kept me there for like 22 hours and sent me home, and I'm pretty sure it was within that first 48 to 72 hours, I think it was that first 48 hours that I technically had my second stroke, because it was literally, I remember laying in bed here on the second day, and the first couple days after my stroke, when I got home, I was just in and out of it, dude. I was literally sleeping pretty much all day. I'd wake up for a little bit, go to sleep for, probably a few hours, wake back up for a short bit, same thing, just kept in and out. But at some point in time during that is when I started experiencing my secondary symptoms, which was, the first ones was loss of feeling on the left side. You know what I'm saying? Numbness, everything else. And then the second one was on my right side, and I lost all feeling of cold and heat and all that shit and pain.
The second one was in the
And
stem.
And what happened was,
No bullshit stuff for you.
What happened was and I still can't feel hot or cold on my right side at all to this day.
Like I said, no more $69 for you.
There's a fucking like a 8-inch patch on my fucking thigh that I can't feel because of my back when I pinched that nerve in my back.
Yeah. This is the oddest fucking feeling I've ever had in my life. Like, this is crazy.
Shit.
I could put a knife straight to the fucking bone right there and not feel it.
Wes, I know exactly because I've had that same fucking feeling when I had pinched nerves in my neck, right?
Yeah.
I have had that same exact feeling too.
Well, I ended up going. So I ended up, and that was a Monday night when I went to the emergency room. It was a Monday night. Monday night, Tuesday in the hospital. You know, they let me out. You know, like
Way too early.
Tuesday afternoon. You know, like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yep.
Get home. Like I said, in and out, in and out. I think it was that second day that my mom and my brother were here. They kept trying to wake me up, you know, laying here on my bed, and you know, and I'd wake up for just a little bit, but then I'd be back asleep.
Ask you shit, you'd be talking about work.
Asking me shit, not responding correctly, you know, talking about just random bullshit,
They giving you fucking
you know, and then
Ativan or
I came over here and then they were it was some point in time during that I woke up because I remember talking to my mom that I'd lost that feeling on that right side with the hot and cold, but that wasn't found out until I went and saw my doctor. It was Monday of the next week. So that's when my primary care doctor was, and she basically said, you know, I think you had a second stroke. I need you to go back to the emergency room. And I was pissed at that point. I was very mad. I did not want to go back. She actually asked if I wanted to go in an ambulance. I did not want to go in an ambulance, obviously.
She was upset you wouldn't go with.
But basically I got over there and went to the ER, you know, because she had me go to the ER.
But you didn't want to go to ambulance, so we had to sit in the waiting room forever.
At this place.
If you would have gone by ambulance. All right, I'm leaving. I'll be back.
Got it.
Bye.
Where are you going?
Grocery store.
Okay.
Make sure you get fresh stuff, not frozen stuff.
Nah, just I ended up waking up during that and just being fucked up, man. I remember going back to the emergency room. That's that first time. I got there like 1:30, 2 o'clock. I didn't get back. Well, I got back there to get my CT done at like it's probably like 4:30. And then they didn't call me back there again until like 10:30 that night, only to tell me that they stopped doing MRIs there at 7 p.m. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
And I've never heard
Like-
a hospital ever do that when you got someone
like,
that's a stroke patient.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've never heard of that.
So I was like, so at that point, then the doctor fucking finally decides to tell me that, and this of course is where all the fucking snafu came in with my paperwork not coming in from the other goddamn from Wake Forest. You know, my paperwork wasn't coming in because they didn't have my birthday right. So I was like, damn, dude. And I think that's what held me up that whole time. But I basically ended up going home that night, AMA, because they wanted to send me over to where I ended up going the next day on my own. I just went back to the ER the next day, and eventually they got me back in a room. You know, they did another MRI or a CT scan and then an MRI on me. And obviously, when the second MRI came in, I was back in the back room. Finally, at like, I don't know. I didn't get over there till probably about 5, 6 p.m. Right? Because this was at their actual stroke unit as well. They do MRIs all night and day. Well, they finally get me back there to do my MRI, get me back in the back room. Probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning that next morning when I hear from neuro. The neuro guy comes in to see me. So this is like 12 hours later after I actually arrived there. That the neuro guy tells me officially that I had a second stroke. That I had basically what happened was I had what they saw in the first CT scan was just stroke-like symptoms. But they could tell that I'd had a stroke up here on this upper right side. And then the newest stroke that I had is what they call a medulla stroke, which actually happened on my brainstem in the lower part, which technically affects more of the brain. You know what I'm saying? Because it can actually go out to several different places instead of just hitting, one specified area.
And that's what that's what that COVID shot does right there.
And they were talking about that. My doctor, my primary care physician specifically said that I have Wallenberg syndrome. And you can look that up, but it's basically it's a form of a medulla stroke that affects the brainstem.
And that's one of the side effects to the COVID shot too. That it is. So you better have your doctor look into that right there. Tell me.
Yeah, you make sure he knows. Don't leave nothing to chance.
Don't leave no stone unturned on this one. Leave it unturned.
Because
make sure that motherfucker knows everything.
My neuro, I hope it's the guy I had the other day actually, but I think he may just be the ER neuro dude. But he
they do shifts.
Straight up hit it. And what was crazy to me was that my primary care physician, who's a very young Indian chick, she called it straight off the bat, man. When I went in there, that I'd had a medulla, I had a second stroke that was a medulla stroke. Blah blah blah. But I wish I'd paid attention to those early warning signs when I was having headaches back here at the back of my head.
Headaches, that right there. Don't mean shit right there. That could mean you're fucking plugged up, like I am, right?
No, I'd never had any of those headaches before. All my headaches are always frontal lobe or their sides, shit like that. I had migraines when I was a kid, bro. Trust me, I know what headaches are. This shit was like on the back of my neck here. You know what I'm saying? Like up across very bottom part of my skull and onto my neck. That fucking region right there, and that's where I had my stroke.
Hey man, when my headaches get really bad, I'll take a Midol.
I know you will, because you're gay like that, but it's all right. We still love you.
Shit fucking works. I don't give a shit. That shit fucking works. And an anti-inflammatory. It's incredible shit. That's why women don't want you to know about that shit.
Shit, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck up off of here, bro. I've been on here all damn day, man. I need to get some rest. But it's been great talking with you fellas.
Yep.
All right, take it easy.
I'll holler at y'all later, man.
See you, Wes.
Yeah, real easy.
How long have we been going, Jay?
I don't know. Let's see here. 3.5 hours.
The whole talk, or is that just when you started recording?
Oh no, that's 2.5 hours recorded. Let's see here.
Surprise episode. This is called Different Hours. Different Hours.
I'm just gonna leave it at 176. 2.5 hours. I'm going ahead and did it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the guy on the odd man out because I'm way the fuck out of time zone.